Yes guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel where today I'll be showing you the best controller settings and camera settings in FIFA 22. I'm not going to waste any more time, let's get straight into the controller settings. So, competitive master switch does want to be on off, our contextual agile dribbling on off. By the way, I am skimming through this because I have done the controllers in the past, just not the camera. Auto clearances off, auto flare pass off, auto shots off. This is basically mean you do not give away the ball really easily. Assisted headers off, jockey on manual, you do not want to be on assisted, it just makes things so much more confusing. Defending on tactical defending, through ball assistance on assisted, this is because there's so many things you need to do right to get a good through ball. You need the power, you need the direction, but if you just click Y with assisted, it'll just do it for you. So, I recommend using that, and so do many pros. FIFA training on hide, however you can have the green time finishing one on, that really does help me sometimes, especially when I started time finishing, however I'll get onto that in a second. Your time finishing, like I just said, on. If you do not time finish, you need to get into the habit of doing it because it helps you score so many more goals. Getting a yellow time is the exact same as having a normal shot and not timing it at all. So, definitely use it on. What's the worst can happen? Next, player switch indicator on just gives you a better guidance on who you're going to switch to next. Pass block assistance on. Auto switching on manual, it just gets very confusing if it's on auto because you don't know when they're going to switch, you do not know who they're going to switch to, and it gets all a bit confusing. Auto switching move assistance on height, clearance assistant on directional, and player lock on. Icon switching on, right stick switching, player relative. Like the time finishing, if you do not know basically right stick switching, get in the habit of it. It'll make you so much a better FIFA player. You're going to notice such a difference in your gameplay. You're so much more composed. You're so much more controlled, and I really recommend using it. Ground pass assistance on assisted, shot assistance on assisted, assisted, on, and late. And that is it for the controller settings. I have done them in the past, and that is why I just skim through them. Now onto the actual camera settings. Here we go. So everything here just want to be on co-op. You can use telebroadcast as it is quite similar. However, I do not recommend it. Now, here is the key part. Your camera settings does want to be on custom. And this is because we're going to have our camera height on 17 and our camera zoom on 3. This gives us such a better understanding of where our players are. Who's making running in behind. Who's asking for the ball basically. And who is open in a lot of space. You can basically predict what you're going to do next. It's so much better. All the pros use it like text. And I basically watched a lot of camera settings and they all agreed with me on 17 and 3. Some of them even did 20 and 0. But in my opinion, 17 and 3 is the perfect mix. So that is the best camera settings and controller settings for FIFA 22. Please make sure to like and subscribe as it really does help the channel. Normally daily uploads, however, I do sometimes do once every 2 days. Anyway guys, have a good day, have a good week and goodbye. And don't forget, subscribe.